Hey, what's up? Today's video is going to be the Perfect Palette Tag 2. I did the first segment of this tag like years ago when I was on my laptop when I didn't know that much about makeup. I was debating whether or not I should refilm that one, but I'm just gonna leave it as is just to show that like how much I've grown with makeup and stuff like that. So if you want to see my choices for the Perfect Palette Tag number 2, then please just keep watching. So let's get into it. I have the questions here on my phone like I did with the first tag. So the first question is, would you rather have an eyeliner, a brush, or nothing included in a palette? And I picked brush, but I'm also okay with having eyeliner. I love having eyeliner to talk about, and I love a variety of eyeliner, but I want to talk mainly about brushes in palette. These are 3 that I've received in palettes. Let's start with the Naked ones. So in the original Naked, you get a synthetic brush, and this is my only synthetic brush that I have, and I use it all the time. So I was very grateful that I got this in my Naked palette, because otherwise I would have had to purchase something separate, and I really love using this for applying cream shadows like a NYX Jumbo pencil. I can blend it out with this, or you know, the Maybelline color tattoos are really great to blend out with this. So I really appreciate getting brushes and palettes. And then this one I use every day because I use it to apply my brow bone highlight, and you guys see me doing this in videos, but it's just like the perfect shape. Oh, you can see the dust come off. It's just the perfect shape to get right underneath, and it packs on the shadow, and I just love it. And I actually use this side occasionally to smudge out my eyeliner if I like, you know, went a little bit overboard with pencil. It does a good job of that. It is a little bit stiff, so I don't use it for much other than that. But I really do like this. In fact, it's getting kind of old. The handles are getting kind of wiggly, so I'm kind of sad it's just gonna break, but hopefully it'll last for a couple more years. We have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Traveler brush. This one's great. I use this to blend out my eyeshadow. It's nice just to have an extra blending brush. And then this one, same way I use this. This is really great for smudging out the eyeliner. It's a little bit more fat, and I don't know, I like this one a little bit better than this one, but I do use this occasionally. But I love this brush so much. So those are my favorite brushes that come in palette. Name a palette you've hit pan on. So you guys know I'm trying to pan completely my Lorac Pro, so I decided not to show you that because you guys already know like I'm working on that palette. But other palettes that I've hit pan on, one of them is a very common one. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and mine actually completely broke, but I have hit pan on the green. I actually haven't used it since I've hit pan, just because like I want to give it a break, and I don't really want to run out of that green because that's the only green I have like that in my collection. So I really love this palette. It's just very universal, and the pigmentation is great. If you haven't checked this out, you need to go do that. So I have definitely hit pan on that one. And then the other one I hit pan on is the Naked palette. I have a lot of pan going on. I've hit pan on the Half Baked shade, the Smog shade, and the, what is this one? And the Toasted shade. So I've been, you know, working hard on this. I haven't played around with this too much, but I am actually wearing it today, and I'm obsessed with the look that I created with it. So yeah, I love this palette. You should definitely check this one out if you haven't. So those are the ones that I've hit pan on. Favorite Naked palette. So I have depotted my Naked 3 palette since then. I haven't really used it that much, but I think this is my definite favorite because you get this really cool like rose gold shade. It's really chunky glitter and everything, but I love the highlight, and I love this black heart shade. Those would be the standouts in my Naked 3 for sure, but I love this, and I have to use it a little bit more because I've definitely neglected it since I've depotted that, and I'm really mad that I did, but it's still my favorite one because it's got the rosy tones, and I love wearing rosy toned eyeshadow on my eyes because that's where you wear eyeshadow, right? Favorite holiday or limited edition palette. So, limited edition, that's what I picked. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler Shadow Couture palette. You guys know this was deemed a product I regret buying because I didn't know how to work all the colors and how the shadows actually performed, but then I played around with it and it has become my favorite one ever. This metallic shade is probably my favorite shade, then this one. These two are just my favorite shades in this palette, and the mattes are great, and I really like this palette. It's a nice natural palette, but then you've got some pop of color, and I love playing with pop of color, so that's why this is my favorite limited edition palette. Name a palette you would repurchase or have a backup of. So for this one, I did pick my Lorac Pro. I'm not going to show you inside because I haven't done my update number 4 for my project yet, but I love this palette so much. You have the mattes on the top and the shimmers on the bottom, and I would definitely miss this palette if I did not have it in my collection anymore. And a couple of the shades I have finished off and I miss them terribly, so this would definitely be one that I would have to repurchase when I'm done, and I absolutely will repurchase the whole palette when I'm done. Wild card question. So this is where you pick a question from the first tag and you answer it. So I picked the best color names because I didn't do a good job answering that question last time. But for this, I chose the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. And the names in this are just so cute. Let me read some. So we have rock candy, we have macaron, we have malted milk ball, we have strawberry ice, sugared violet, blackberry, peach fuzz, bubblegum, and blue raspberry. And I feel like these are all spot on names, even though they are creative and they're very cute and they go along with the theme, which is what I really like about this palette. Name a palette you would recommend to a friend. This one I had to go with the Tartelette and Bloom palette. This one, just, you have everything you need. The packaging you can't go wrong on, and you have everything you need. You have a mirror, and you have a lot of mattes, and then you have your 3 shimmers, all with different tones. This is your shimmery champagne, this is your shimmery copper, and this is your shimmery taupe. And you can create solid looks with this, and it's great for every day, and I think any of my friends would really appreciate this palette, so that's why I would recommend this one. So that is it, guys. That is the perfect palette tag number 2. I tag all of you guys to do it, and if you end up doing this tag, then please let me know down below and I will go check it out. I love watching what everybody picks because everybody's collection is a little bit different. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, I do upload twice a week, so you'll definitely want to subscribe so you can stay up to date with all my videos. And that is it from me, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!